Good morning, students. Now we are going to study of ecological pyramids. Okay, so ecology means what? Ecology is the environment. In the environment, how the ecology is the relationship between the biotic and abiotic components, and we depend on each other for the food. So it is the ecology system. So biotic components means living organisms. Those are consumers. Consumers means eating. Okay, so who are the consumers? Animals also eat, birds eat, human beings also eat. Abiotic components means here soil, water, sunlight, and these are the abiotic components. So biotic components means plants, animals, human beings, everything. And in these biotic components we have two, consumers and producers. Whatever I say now, write in the textbook. Consumers means eating. Okay, producers means plant producing. That means giving. So plants are the givers. Plants gives the food and everything. So that is why in the food chain or food web anywhere, plants comes the first. From the plants only we get the energy. Some vegetables, fruits or bhaji or something. Okay. So here not only in the form of a food web, it is also ecology system shown in the form of a pyramid. So what is the pyramid? This is the pyramid. In this shape, the ecology system, the food web is shown. Okay. So this is pyramid is done by that means ecological pyramids. So ecosystem showing in the form of a pyramid. First who told it? Charles Elton, an environmentalist. Environmentalist means one who is doing good for the environment. Okay, so environmentalist. So wrote in his book Animal Ecology. So he wrote a book. What book? Animal Ecology. Underline this point. In the year 1927, for the first time, about ecological pyramids, he discussed about ecological pyramid of numbers, stating that in any area of organisms that are present at the end of a food chain are those that produce least number of offspring, babies. So he told, we have the food chain. For example, again we go back to the food chain. So this is the food chain. First, rice plants. Rice plants are eaten by the rats. Rats are eaten by the snakes. Snakes are eaten by the hawks. Okay. So here, as we see, listen here, rice plants are eaten by the rats. So the last one, in the food chain, what is the last one? This only produces the less offspring. That means less children. Okay. So rats can give so many. And snakes, after the snake, hawks. So the food chain or food web, which are at the end of the food chain, can produce so much offspring. That means babies in a year. In such an area is usually a habitat. Habitat means living place. Okay. So for the family of such an organism. Thus the feeding relationship on such an area can be represented in the form of a pyramid. Feeding relationship means what? Eating relationship. Yes. So it is shown in the pyramid. Pyramid would be occupied by organisms whose population would maximum means more, minimum means less. So maximum and the top would be those with minimum population. Such a pyramid would represent the availability of food and the number of organisms at each trophic level. We do not find the diagram of ecological pyramids along the description given by Elton in his book. But we find that pyramids have been used extensively after Elton to not only represent numbers but other quantifiable parameters of ecosystem as biomass and energy in pyramid shown below. Okay. Now we will see the pyramid and learn. Biomass. Bio means what? Life. Mass means weight. The weight of the food that each organism get. Okay, in the ecosystem. So for example, when we see the pyramid, At the end it is broad. Broad means what? Width, na? width. Width is more. Okay, so this is more. As we go top, it is decreasing. Okay, the area is decreasing. So always in the food ecosystem, the first trophic level will be more, and as we go on top, it will be decreasing. So on top of the trophic level, it is minimum. Okay, minimum means what? Less. And at the down, it is the maximum. Okay, so this is the one. For example, for the human beings, there is a paddy field is there. In the paddy field is the first trophic level. So we eat rice. To eat chawal for one time, how many plants of rice we need? At least we need the 50 plants of rice. So like that. So 50 plants of rice if you want means, so there are 100 rice plants are there. So this 100 rice plants, how many can eat? Only 2 can eat. For one person 50 plants, another person 50 plants. For example, tree is there, mango tree. So mango tree is the first trophic level. So there are, in the mango tree, how many mangoes are there? 50 mangoes are there. Okay, so each person is eating 10 mangoes means how many person can depend on these mangoes? 10 persons. So for each person, 5 persons can depend. So for each person 10. So like that 50 it will become. Understand? So like this, in the pyramid, the first trophic level is maximum, but the second trophic level, as we go, it will be decreasing. Minimum, that means the food, how much we get, the energy flow will be decreases. Okay, so this is the one. And do you know, you may have heard about pyramids of Egypt. Pyramids, mostly they are present in the Egypt. Pyramids are geometrical structure, and the base of which are broad and shape gradually tapers to the top, being nearly point to the top. Usually we find pyramids with a square base with 4 triangular faces. So it has 4 triangular faces, na? This side one triangle, this side one triangle, and this side one triangle, and that side one triangle. 4 triangles are there in this. Okay, so here food chain of a rice farm can be represented in the form of a pyramid. Okay, so here they are showing in the form of a pyramid. For example, you see how many rice plants are there? Mostly here 10 lakh rice plants are there. Okay, so on 10 lakh rice plants, how many rabbits are eating? 1000 rabbits. So 1000 rabbits means, for example, 10 lakh, na? So each 1000, then 100,000 are 1 lakh. Okay, so 100,000 are 1 lakh means, so each rabbit can eat how many rice plants? It can eat how many rice plants it can eat? It can eat only the, I think 1 lakh. Okay, so each thing can eat the 1 lakh. For example, 1000 rabbits, na? So each rabbit can eat the 1000 rabbits. Okay, so each one can eat the, so 1000, this one 1000 rice plants. Each rabbit can eat how many? 1000 rice plants. Okay, so then 50 snakes are there. So 50 snakes are depending upon the 1000 rabbits. So each snake can eat how much? For example, 100 rabbits, each one can eat 50. Okay, so 50 snakes can eat how many rabbits? Each can eat the 100 rabbits. So the next one, not 100, 200 it can eat. Okay, so that you see 50 into 200, 0, then 0, 0, 0, 10. Okay, so 10,000, then 100. Understand? So the next one, 5 hogs are depending on the 50 snakes means, so each hog can eat the 10 snakes. Okay, so 50 it will become. So like that, as we go on top of the pyramid, the energy flow will be decreases according to the number it is present. Okay, so it depends upon the energy.